Hi everyone, Sandra from Scraps to Beauty, and you are here Wednesday night. And if you're watching over on YouTube, this is a live recording over on Ustream.tv, where I record every Sunday and Wednesday night, 7:30 Eastern. So I had a little trouble getting in, sounding like a robot again this week, so hopefully that sound will be cleared up. I hope we don't have any problems with that tonight. We are going to continue with the mini album. So this is what we did last week. So we just did the front cover, and I added some beads to the flowers, so you can see that. I also added some, pearl from Liquid Pearls. There you go. Okay, good. And so I still have to wind up painting the little girl's face and doing that. So I did wind up over the weekend just putting some embossing paste on the front cover. So you can see that there. So that's some embossing paste there. And I did that in the back as well. I wound up rounding off the corners. So then when we get ready to put this top on, it'll look something like this. We'll probably have the ribbon coming off from here. So I'm going to leave this off while we're working, and then we'll have to add another piece here and then add a piece in the back. So I'm not quite ready either. Like I said, I usually come on a little early and talk to everyone, but with the problem with Ustream, I really didn't get prepared. So yes, take your time, Jean. So I went through my boxes of pictures, and I have like 4 big boxes. So I actually went through them and put them in order, the order that I want to put them. Hopefully we can I want to get close to 100 pictures in here. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but we'll see. And then I have so many jolees, so I'm actually going to try to add some of the jolees to this album. So you can see, I'm probably going to need the Dalmatian ones first. Alright, and then let's see. So we're actually going to work on the front. Usually I don't do anything with this side of the mini album. I usually just put something, but we're actually going to put a pocket here tonight. So we're going to work on the binding first. And hopefully we can get the binding done and the inside cover and 1 page, I'm hoping. So let's see how that works. Let me get that there. So I decided for my binding, let me get my pieces. Instead of doing like most people do, where you score it and, 1/2 inch, whatever, I just decided I would just do like hinges. So I'll show you what I mean. I've never done it like this before, so we'll see how it works. I actually cut my pages, part of my pages. So I actually cut, since this spine is 3 inches, I don't know why that shadow is there. I actually cut, and I want to put quite a bit of embellishments in here, so I actually did my hinges with a 1/2 inch. These are 1.5 by 9.5, so it's a 1/2 inch in the middle and a 1/2 inch on the side. And so I wound up putting the tape, and I have numbered these. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I'm going to wind up doing is adding each hinge to itself, like that. So like I said, this is the first time I ever did this kind of binding, so we'll see how it works out. And so since this is Craft Tex, and Craft Tex did come out with 3 new colors. They came out with a turquoise, a lime green, and a hot pink. So I'm not sure where they are selling it at, but I happen to see it online somewhere. So, alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this down with Fabri-Tac, And I did it so I have 1/4 inch on each side. So I'm just going to place this on the side. And my glue. You can't really put this down. You could put it down with score tape, but since we're going to be flipping pages and stuff, you're better off using a liquid glue. And I use a Fabric-Tac because this is part fabric and paper. So we'll do this first and give that time for the binding to dry, and then we're going to work on this front cover and the inside front cover. So I'm actually going to, and I've already put tape on mine. Each one has tape on the inside and on the sides. So it's 3/4 inch tape. Let me just get the glue on here. And hopefully Ustream is behaving. I had to go all the way out and then I turned my internet off and then turned it back on. So there's nothing I can do to fix those videos from last week. So I'm sorry about the chipmunk noise or the robot noise. Alright, so there is the first strip. So I'm actually going to center it and put it 1/4 inch from the edge. And so on this one, so this is the number 2 strip. So I actually didn't put any tape on here because I have the tape on this one. So I'm going to connect it here. And this way I'll get it all even and then put the glue on here. So I'm going to actually take this off. And then I'm going to stick this one right next to this. So there you can see that there is the first page, this will be the second, third, this will be the fourth. So now I'm going to add my glue to the back of this. So this way it'll make sure that it's all nice and straight. And like I said, I probably could have done it the other way where you take a long piece of paper and you score every 1/2 inch and do all that, but I figure I was just going to use hinges, try it that way and see how it goes. Alright. And I'll just put this one down. So the same thing, I have tape on this side, but then on my next strip, this is number 3, right? Nope, that's number 5. On this next strip, I don't have any on here. Is it cold at my house? No, it's kind of hot. It's like I'm actually hot here tonight. The weather is cooler, but inside it's hot. Alright, so I'm going to put this one again right next to here. And then just add those two. And then do the same thing, add the glue. So you could do this same type of thing and just make it in a smaller, like this album here is 10 by 9. So there we go. Hi, Nina. So welcome, everyone. All right, so this is number 4. Same thing. There's no tape on this side because we have the tape on this side. And so it's different too because usually I do this and then I add all the pages. We're actually going to work on one page at a time and then slip them in here. So as like I said, it's a new something new. I've never done a mini album like this before this way. So see how it goes. Alright, and then the glue on this side. I was actually going to do some sewing on here, and then I wound up not doing it. I'm just putting the texture paste on there instead. Right, and so then this is our last one. So again, no tape on this side. Hi, Nina. So welcome, everyone. Thanks for spending your Wednesday night with me. And if you're interested in doing this project, I did get my paper from Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo. She has it on sale. So there we go. There's our binding, and then one more piece down. So I really like this paper because it's kind of mixed media, and I want to add some more mixed media to it. So I think it's a really, really cute line. And I love the colors. It's like pastel-y like. So I did get a little bit more room on that, but that's okay. Not as much room on that side. But then that means I can just put more embellishments on this other side. So, alright, so we have our binding. Like that. And then let me get my first page. So we're going to work on this side, the inside cover. And I have so many pictures of Gabby when she was little. Now this one is just basically going to be of her when she was in preschool. So I kind of went through all those pictures. So let's see, we actually have that. And then each one of these is going to have a pocket. So, show all of that. All right, there. What am I making? I'm making a mini album. I have all the photos of when Gabby was little, and she can't possibly want 100 photos. So I'm just picking out the best ones that I like, and then sticking them in this book so that she can have them. But it's not like now, nowadays. Hi, Suzanne. Nowadays you take your picture on your phone and you could see if it looks good. You could redo it, and then it wasn't like that. When I did pictures, like, look it. This is what happened. You took a chance, took your camera. Look how cute she is there, and you can't even see it. And there's no do-overs. Back then, there was no do-overs. So you can see all these pictures are no good. So when I got them, it was like here. Now here she is with her little dog. And it's like, oh my gosh, I was so sad when I got these back because they were just, just really need to go in the garbage. I just can't bear to throw them out, though. Look how cute that would have been. Can you see her face? But that's what happens. Like, look at that one. And so there's nothing you can do. So it's so much better nowadays that you can check your photos and stuff. So, yeah, it's a shame. I have quite a few pictures that are like that. I have one where, like, her outfit is so cute and her head is cut off. It's just like, so disappointing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put these pictures in first. So this is one of my pictures that I love with her. This is, oops. I know, it's a shame, right? But back then it wasn't, you took a picture on a camera. I didn't even have a really good camera. I had, just like a small, I don't even remember what it is now. And so I want to put these 3 pictures. She looks... So now look how happy she looks there. She looks really happy, right? And then 2 seconds later, because I made her put the hat on, it's like, oh, she wanted to kill me right there, didn't she? All right, so like I said, I want to try to get all these pictures in this album. So we'll see how it goes. So let me stick these. Where am I stick these? I'll stick these here. If I use for... Well, they're kind of cloudy, like you can't really see them, so it's just like, oh, it's a shame. Right, so what I did was, so I want to make a pocket on this side, so I added a 1/2 inch here, and a 1/2 inch here, and a 1/2 inch here. Yeah, she is cute, isn't she? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to miter these corners. Throw that away. Yeah, you love the pout? Yeah. Yeah, compared to this picture, look how cute she is there. And then it's the evil look. I need a bone folder. How old was she there? I have it marked down. She was 2 years and 8 months. It was June of '93. I got to put that down. So we're simply just making a pocket, and that we're going to be able to slide another piece in here so that I could add some more photos. So it's going to go in here just like this. So I'm going to put that in there like that. So I'm actually going to do tape and glue at the same time. So see if I have my smaller tape somewhere. Hold on, let me just get some. Another roll. So I'm actually going to make this kind of like an acetate pocket like. So I'm actually going to put the tape towards the end and then the glue in the middle kind of. Or the glue at the edge actually. But where we lived, the school was like right up, like 2 blocks, so we walked to her place all the time. It was a cute little school. It was called the Little Miss Debbie School. All right, so I'm going to take the glue off this side. I'm going to add a little bit of this glue. You had a great pout? Yeah. Well, what used to kill me is whenever she, like, I used to get so mad because she knew she did something wrong. And then before I could say, she goes, I know, I'm going to my room and I can't come out until you say so. And I'm like, she would dish out the punishment. She would never let me dish out the punishment. It was just like, oh, I could have killed her sometimes. So this is just to make sure that that doesn't come out. Alright, let me get close to this edge so that put that in the middle. And I put it on crooked. There we go. And then I'm going to make sure I have no glue seeping out here. You used to wear the same socks. Oh, you did, Ella? Yeah. I love those. Well, I liked my sister-in-law. She used to crochet, you know, put like little ruffles on the socks. But yeah, I used to love the ruffles. Oh, I should have a better glue. Right, so I'm actually going to do this at the same time, both. Yeah, I did a lot of her clothes when she was little. I sewed a lot of them because they were doing like the alphabet A through Z. And so every time during the week I would do whatever letter that was. Except for I can't find all those I can't find those pictures. So I don't know what happened to the pictures. I have some of them, but I don't have them all. All right, so I'm just going to push this down. And I have that there. So what did I say this was, her date? Let me write that down. 693. Pen. So we can actually put the date there. So this is what? Right, and that's crooked too. Darn it. Hold on, I gotta fix this. The other good thing about doing the glue is that it gives you a chance to pick it up and move it. Okay. So then what I did is I have this Jolie. She used to love the 101 Dalmatians. So what I'm going to do is I cut a hole here. So we're going to put a piece of acetate. So this is going to go like this. And then this is going to go on top like that, with that little piece of acetate on the top, like that. Isn't that cute? And then this is going to be able to slide out. So we're going to have to add, I don't know, it's my paper. Here we go. Is this it? Yeah. So then this is going to get added on to here. So this will make another insert for there. You love her purse? Yeah. I used to love to dress her up. She loved dresses then, and then when she got to school, she's like, no, you couldn't get her in a dress. All right, so now I can put my tape in here. So I'm doing all white and then going back over it. Let's see, I'll go this way. Going it back over with the pattern paper. I'm only going to pull one edge off. Make sure I get it nice and straight. And then I pull the other side off. So we actually have now, we have this page here that we could decorate, and the back page, which gets slipped in here like this. And then this will be flipped up like that. Isn't it cute? It's a cute little pocket. So I actually cut some paper to put on here. And then we're going to add these other two photos on the inside. Alright, so I cut this. I think I actually did this for the inside, that's right. So this is for the inside. So this is going to go in here like this. That's going to go like that. And then this will go on top like that. So I'm thinking about putting a little map behind this. So we'll see how it goes. So I want to ink this. Hi, Kia. I'm actually going to distress this. I'm going to mostly stress all the edges. Oh, what does she think of the book you make her? Well, she doesn't know I'm making this one. But most of the books she likes. She has a couple of them in her room, like I gave her at college. She likes them, but she doesn't like to admit she likes them. Like when I would give her one for Valentine's Day in the college, and her girlfriends would be oohing and ahhing over it, and then, of course, then she liked it, you know. Then I was like, oh yeah, the girls love the mini album, you know, but she hated giving me credit. You know how that is. All right, so we have that down. Hi, Patty. All right, so I'm going to ink the, I think I'm going to put this over, I think I'm going to put a black map behind this. So I'm actually going to take this off. Should at least mark this so I know where I want it. So I just put this down with like glue dots. I'm hoping I can get that off, yeah. All right, so I'm going to glue this down first. So tomorrow, Finnabar's stuff, I understand, is supposed to be at Michael's. I haven't seen it at my Michael's yet, but supposedly some of her products are going to be at Michael's. And I think the jolee nutting is also supposed to be there. So we'll see. I'm going to take a ride there tomorrow and check it out. It's mostly her first products that came out, like the glitter, I think a couple of her paints. All right, so we got that down. Put this one down. Okay, Patty. Oh my gosh. So we did, Finn is coming to Maryland, to the Queen's Ink. And I did sign up for 3 of her classes. Actually, all 3 of her classes. Patty's taking the first one with me. But the first one is a canvas. It looks like a blue jean canvas, and it has the rust effect. So we'll be working with her rust paints. And then the second one is a mini book using the rust paints. You want the fresco finishing paints. Who does those? Oh, that's Seth Apter, Sarah. He's coming out with some new colors. I think probably next week. Should be 2 weeks, so yeah, he should have them out next week. Yeah, I love his mermaid one, that mermaid color. It's really pretty. But I think he has, I want to say like 8, maybe 8 of his new paints coming out. Yeah, Finn's a fabulous teacher, she is. I'm excited to do those classes. I wish it would have been a little bit earlier because it's right the week before Maryland. So that means I have to go to Maryland. I think the class is Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I come home. I think, is it the whole week, 25th? I think I come home, and then I think the following Tuesday I go back to Maryland. All right, so I'm going to put these down. All right, so again, I just take the one side off so that I can actually put it where I want. This way you know you can get it even. You don't have to worry about it. And then I just take the other one off. That. Do the same thing with this side. Just going to take the one side off. Hi, Debbie. Yes, I'm driving to Finn's class. Yep. That's what I mean. Then I got to come all the way back and then drive again the following week. I was hoping she was going to do a class with her new paints, but didn't look like it. Oh, I put this on backwards. Darn it. Upside down. Oh, well, it's going to have to stay like that now. Your headliner on Twitter was part of the front cover of her book. Oh, really? Just a half a day. Woohoo! I think Debbie's free, right? Oh my gosh, I love the page that you did. The Sisterhood of Pants, traveling pants. It was really cute. Poor Arlene. She was a good sport about it, though. She's been a good sport about it. Friday. Oh, that's good. Yes, I'm talking about Queen's Ink. Yes, I am, Patty. I'm so excited. So excited to go. I wish we would have had her paint, though. At least one of the classes would have been with her new paints. Now, by you, the Michaels, they're supposedly all her stuff is supposed, not all, her beginning stuff is supposed to be at Michaels. I should have done this the other way around, but I should have put the short pieces in there first. All right, and then this one is going in here. It'll be a lot of driving for me. Did you get the notice, too, about Gail? Because I did not. I'm going to have to call them. They didn't send me, like, a reconfirmation that we were rooming together. All right, so then this one's going there. You did all the flamingos, yeah. I still have to color mine, but, yeah, it came out cute. All right, so we have that. I'm actually going to put this on a little piece of black. I think I'm going to cut off the white and then put the black. And then I have some die cuts to use. You saw someone post pictures of... Oh, you did? You saw someone post... It's on an end cap? I thought it was supposed to be in like their mixed media group. Their mixed media line. I'm actually going to add some... of course, add some leaves on here. I'm trying to see what else I cut out. Oh, yes. So I thought I could put this here at the top. So we'll see. So how long does it take? It takes me about 3.5 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours probably. All right, so let me cut this off and then get some black on here. Yeah, last time it took me like 3.5 hours, and then the time before that it was like 4.5, I think. So it all depends on the traffic, of course. Oh, let me have a little bit of black paper. All right, I don't have black paper. All right, I didn't bring a black paper, so I'm going to mount this, but let's do the front page first. So I have a piece of acetate for this side. So I want to cut this. No, it's not bad. 4 hours is not too bad. So, let me get my cutter. Yeah, about 4 hours. So let's see here, and then about here. Yes, links are open, yep. Yes, they are, Jennifer. Thank you. Alright, so we have our strip there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a frame around this side. I need to cut another 1/2 inch off maybe. Oh wait, let me double check because I had to reboot, so hold on. Yeah, they're on. There they go. Alright, hi Lynn. Alright, so I'm going to add this. I'm going to add some tape onto here. You can't see me, of course, so let me get this part over so you can see there. So this is where the acetate part's going to be. And then I'll make a frame to go over this. There we go. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Just put a Finn did a video on what's going to be at Michael's, right? Or is that her new paint? All right, so okay, Debbie, kicked out. Oh, Survivor. Yeah, I know a lot of people are watching Survivor. I'm actually taping it, so no spoilers. All right, so there we go. We have that acetate over that. And then I'm thinking, since this paper, I'm going to put this on top like that. Isn't it cute? So I did get some keeping in line with this paper that has a lot of dictionary. So I think on here what I'm going to do is actually put some dictionary paper on here. I've got this. Let me see, I have another book. Oops. What? Dropping everything? Oh, hold on, I'm like smashing all my stuff up here. Alright, there we go. So I'm actually going to pull a piece of this paper. I'm going to do the G section. E, F, G. Yeah, with her dress, isn't it cute? And then I have the tiny little Dalmatians that we'll put on the inside, hopefully. All right, so I have some matte medium. Get that out of the way. Probably should have done this first. Here, let me pull this out and get this out of the way. I can move this out. So we're just going to put some, you don't like Survivor? So I'm actually going to, I guess I should cut this. Blonde woman? Alright, so I'm actually going to stick that there. We'll cut this off. Well, I think I could put this down with just tape. Maybe instead of using a medium for now. I see B. I didn't see you there. Alright, so let's put this down with tape. Alright, so I have this. I'm just going to add that on there. Do the same thing here. I have to close that. Mean, aw. I actually want this closer. Did I tear another piece off? Yeah. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome anybody. If I didn't say hi to you, welcome. Appreciate you guys being here on this Wednesday night, Survivor night. Alright, so we got that down. Actually going to do the same on this side. On this side I have to decide. We'll probably, hopefully, I'm hoping to finish this like in 3 weeks. So we'll see what happens about that. And then I'll have to, I have a Disney pictures of her, so I want to make a Disney book. And then I have some pictures of her with ballet and stuff, so I have to do that also. So probably like 2 more books, a ballet book, maybe 4. A birthday book with pictures. There we go. So now does that come on the other side? This needs to be trimmed just a tad. Okay. And then we can ink this, and then let's do a little stamping on it. So this way it'll look just like the paper line. Oh, this is double-sided tape. This is score tape, and they have all different kinds. Miracle tape. It's nice about the red line tape. This is paper, so you could tear it if you need to tear it. Alright, so now this is going to go down. Alright, and then I need another piece for down here. And then this piece will go right. Like this, and I have to put some powder or something on that side right there. It's a little sticky. Alright, so let's trim this. It's a nice thing too about doing the pages like this separate, so that you don't have to work on the whole book, which is nice. Tape this. Alright, so let's see if we need to put any more on this side. So that's going to go just like that. So I just need this part and that part. So let me get another piece. I'm actually gonna, I think I'm gonna use let's just do this. Acetate, that's what you like, Jean? Everybody has their favorites. Alright, so this is going to go perfect in here, I hope. This one here. There. And this one right there. Perfect. Just need a little bit more on this side. Score tape is the best, but Express It is close, and you get, yes, you get twice as much. Yep, true, true. All right, so there we go. So we can add this piece on. Yeah, it's my daughter. Yep, my daughter Gabby. Yep, she was what do we say? 2 years? 2 years old and how many months? 8 months? Something like that. Do it this way. Yeah. Alright. I always think you're going to get done more than you do too during the stream, so. Alright, I just need the top piece. So it's this one. That I need. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's cute. You always think they're going to stay so sweet. But they have their moments, don't they? Right. I'm just guessing. Right there. So even though it's kind of, because the photos aren't really like vintagey, but still kind of looks like vintagey. Fingers crossed. No, I did not. Check the words. Man of letters, grown man. What else? Guinea pig. So. I think we're safe. Kitchen boy. I think we're safe, Jean. Hi, Kathy. I actually too just got some of Finn's. Well, not get. It's coming. She made the alchemy paint in mermaid and fairy. I think it's fairy wings, and a unicorn one. So I did get those. So, sure. What side do I want? I should send this to the bottom, but. All right, there. All right, so let's ink this a little first before we put it on. And I'm trying to think, what color do I want? I want to see what this iced one is. Let's see what color this is. Oh, it's kind of like a gray. So I think we want something teal-like. Or maybe some of this yellow. The light blue. Hold on. Maybe the peel paint. Let's try this peel paint one. I just want to give it a little color, but not a lot of color. So I need this, and I need a foam pad. So I'm using the chalk, the distress ones. So maybe I could sprinkle it with a little water to give it maybe like a little bit more vintage kind of look. I need this. Like if you were Joyce's stream, she was trying to do a little butterfly, so I had tried it myself, and I don't know what she was doing, but I got it to work. I'm just giving it a little color. You can see that. There's not a lot. And then maybe we'll put some pink in here. Well, can't really do the pink since it's red Dalmatians. Got ahead okay, Sarah. Thanks for coming by. I was sad I couldn't find that pad, the mermaid pad. I'll have to keep looking. I have 2 other Michaels around me, so I'll have to keep looking. I'll have to type that down. Right, so we have the green, and then should we add something else on there? So I am going to just like sprinkle it with a little bit of water, see what happens here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Actually, I probably just better flick it with my fingers because it's not really working. So that'll give it a little bit of a distressed look, hopefully. Just let it sit there for a minute. Paper towel. Because when you do that effect, you get this. So you can see how it looks on the dark. You leave the water on there, and then it just dries. It's really pretty effect. It's one of my favorite effects. Okay, bye, Grammy. So I'm just going to take the water off of this. I just want to see if it settles. Can you see the dot? I don't know if you could see the dots there or not. Can you see it? Not really too good. Alright, so, oh yeah, there they go. Can you see it's coming off? So there you can see. See how it made the paint come off? You can see a little bit. See it like in here and in here? So it's a pretty effect. Alright, now we can put the Dalmatians on there. Make sure I dry this. And I'm actually going to add a little glue because I find that even like after a couple years that they kind of come off. So I'm going to add a little glue on there. I'm sad too. This is like my last one. I used it on a layout for her, and then this was the last one that I have now. That'll be in her book, so. There, look cute. So I have to put a little title and stuff on there. Alright, so let me clean this up so I can show you. I have a mad scientist ranger. They're coming out with more colors too. They can't do this pad in the minis, so if you're waiting for the minis, don't wait. They're not going to come out with the minis. Something to do with the ink, and because it's the 2 of them that the pad is too small. I forget what the thing is, but if you're looking for these and you're thinking they're going to come out with the minis, they're not. So, but they are coming out with more colors. That I know. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. All right, so let's see what we have now. So we have that. Remember, I have to get some black paper. I thought I brought black paper up here, but I don't. see it offhand. I'm going to put a black mat, and then that'll go on there. All right, so that's the inside cover, and then what happens is, now this will slide in here like this. And that goes over there like that. Can you see? Isn't that cute? So let's see what we could add to the outside of this. I want to add some, I have some little Dalmatians too. Let's see what I have here. Oh, thanks. So I have the 101 Dalmatians, which we could put on here. So we could either add that at the bottom, at the top, maybe at the bottom here. Can you see? Maybe we'll put a tag or something like that. And I want to do her name, so I'm going to do like a banner, so it'll say Gabby. And then maybe we have to put the year. So, it's cute. Then on the inside, oh, thanks. She doesn't have many. I have the Paris. Remember when we did the Paris one with the Eiffel Tower in the box, right? She has a heart-shaped one. I should show you that one. That one's really cute. I know where that one is. I think I did a St. Patrick's Day one, and maybe one other one. She doesn't have a lot, 2 or 3. So I'm thinking we should put maybe we'll put all these Dalmatians around this side, or I could put them around here. I gotta get some black paper. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta get some black paper. Speak among yourselves. If you're watching on YouTube, just fast forward like a minute or two. Let me get the paper. Hold on. Black paper. Sparkly paper. That's not good. I can't see any paper. There we go. Hold on. Okay, got the paper. I'll show you her. This is one that I did when she was in college. So you can see this one. It's an acrylic album in the shape of a heart. So that's her with her natural, she has natural curly hair. And this is when we first got our first dog. Doesn't she look like a little Beanie Baby? Let's see here. So that's Holly. So you can see, so she had really black eyes, so we were going to call her China, but now she's lost all her black in her eyes, so you can see here. So there's that one. You can see that one. See how black her eyes are? Now she's just got little black eyelashes. That's it. And then there's that one. And let's see how much bigger she was getting there. And there's that. And this one. Most of the albums I make her is really with dogs in it, with her puppies in it. So this one I did in actually 2011. Do that one. Jimmy's sister has really curly hair. And there's that. I love this one. I love about the acrylic album because you can see the pages from behind. So, oh, it's stuck. So then you can see how that one looks there like that. And then there she is there again. And then there's this. She was eating her little pig. She loved that little pig toy. I don't know what is about pig toys. And then I did the little Jolie pig. But Zoe has a pig toy too that she loves. And then there's my little stuffed, my little tear dog of Holly. And then there's the back. Cute. I have a little bit of curly hair, but not real curly. I mean, hers looks like she has a perm, you know? All right, good. So now we can put this on here. So that, oh, I want to cut the white part off. Hold on. Let me fold this back over. Move this. Yeah, you'd never guess I love flowers. That's right. You can see that whole album. Every page has got flowers. Thanks. Oops. Oh my gosh. And my girlfriend, she's destashing her room. And she said, I'm going to give you all my flowers because I don't want them anymore. I'm like, oh my gosh. She's already given me her washi tape. So if you're watching, Fran, thank you. All right. So I'm actually going to put a little border on there. I'm going to run some tape on here. Ah. Yeah, she was 2 years and 8 months on this picture. Mermaids and flowers, that's right. I was trying, Sarah had tweeted me mermaid pad at Michael's, and my Michael's was all sold out of it. You know what, I'm going to ink. See how it's the white edge here? I'm going to ink the edge of the photo. Just to get rid of that. The whiteness. See, it just tones that down. Dress of flowers, yeah. Well, that's why I used those flowers when I did that girl, the face, and I put them in her hair. Because I have so many flowers, I want to remember what nice flowers I have. So, yep, Dorothy's got my mermaid tag. Yep. Right. So I'll do this. Actually, a little crooked on here. Crooked. A little on the crooked side. Oh, it's really crooked. Wow, why is that so crooked? I gotta fix that. I know the picture's not crooked. Ah, I'm gonna have to cut this again. Alright. That didn't work. Let me measure this because it's totally crooked. Trying to rush, that's why. Alright, so this is, I gotta fix this. It's actually cut crooked. Why is it crooked? Right. so that is 4.5. Yeah, look how crooked that is. It's really crooked. All right, 4.5 by 6.5. So we need 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. 6 3/4. 4 3/4. Should have done that in the first place. Yeah, much better. Well, that side's still a little crooked. This side. Oh, it's good enough. There we go. I don't need that anymore. Okay, let's do that again. I'm actually not putting tape all the way around because in case I want to add something in the middle, I can actually put another mat and slide something in if I want. We might do that. Put a little dog on there and then see. Alright, so again, if you just take off one side of the tape, then you can actually hold on and measure where you want it exact. So see, now I can actually put a piece, another mat in here if I want. If you leave that open. Alright. We have that done. Alright, so we're actually going to lay that down. Hopefully that's in the right spot. I wanted the paw to be like right on her shoulder, and it is. See how it's like leaning right on her shoulder? So I want it right there. So let's do the same thing. I'm going to add the tape. Alright, and then I just want to make sure I have this right back in the same spot I want it. So it'll go just like that. So now I just want to make sure I have that there. And then I'll take this one off. No, you can't get them there, Jennifer. I'm trying to think. You can get them. Who has them? Blue Moon Scrapbooking. You can get them there. I know Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo has them. She has them. I'm trying to think who else. Probably Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo, Blue Moon, or maybe Scrapbook.com. One of those three. All right, so there we go. So isn't that cute? So we just had that down just like that. And of course I want to put something so that they don't look like they're, you know, standing up on. So, and then we still have this. So we still have this page to decorate and this back page. Oh, look, I got some green ink on there. And then we have the two pictures. Where did I put those two pictures of Gabby? Here. I just love that look, don't you? So actually I can, trying to think what my next picture is. I actually could do one on each side. I could do one on each side, but I'm not going to do that now, so that we can at least get most of the pages done, but at least I'll know that I can put that on there. Oh, joggles, thanks. Also, the Queen's ink, oh, you said the Queen's ink was out of it, right, Patty? Joggles, and I think Joggles has a sale too this week, don't they, for Memorial Day weekend? Alright, so let's see what we want to do. We want to put this 101 Dalmatians down here. I think we need to put it on something, though. Yeah, what about, right? That's because I made her put the hat on, Jean. She was like, not too happy. All right, what time is it? Oh, it's already 1:15. So I'll figure out this, and this is just really just embellishing now, but you know how the page works now. So it's got the acetate piece. This actually comes out so that you have actual more room for photos. So let's go on to the next page. What I'll do is I'll post this on my blog, like the step-by-step maybe, for in case anybody's working along with me, you know what to do. But that came out cute, and of course I'm going to add some flowers and stuff, so, and add some more doggies on here. All right, let's do the next page. So, the next page. So this next page is I actually did I want to make another pocket, so it's going to be a 1/2 inch on flap on the top and a 1/2 at the bottom. So it'll go like this. It'll get glued to the binding, and then we'll add another piece in the paper in the back, and that will make the pocket. So this is going to be the first page. So let me put my Dalmatian dogs, and my first page is going to be, like I said, this is all pictures when Gabby was in the Little Miss Debbie school, treehouse, preschool. So these are the next pictures to go in the book. So this was her first day of school. So you can see her there, Miss Debbie. And then she's got a cute little, there was this girl that used to make these dresses. And so I wound up buying this dress from her with the Mickey on it. So you can see it here. So there she is there. That, and then I have a closer one. So I'm going to put all 3 of these pictures on there. $4.09 at Joggles. Yep. And then if you've got over a certain amount, they pay 50% of the shipping too, I think, right, Patty? I think. And then this was the same girl. She actually did, Gabby used to love the St. Bernards. I forget, they were Beethoven little puppies, and they had the mom and the dad, and then like 4 or 5 puppies. The one with the mohawk. I can't even think of their names, so. Hi, Ange. You forgot. That's okay. All right, so on this page, what I'm thinking is we're going to put the schoolhouse, I'm thinking here. I'm thinking about like flipping this down like this. And then I want to actually put, I want to try to get more than like 2 pictures on this one. I gotta cut her hand out, or I gotta cut this part off so it's a little bit smaller. So I think I'm gonna do that and then stick this and then have the pocket like that. So let's cut these. And I don't have I don't have any doubles, so these are the originals. So if I mess them up, that's the way it is. So I don't need all of this. So I'm gonna cut that off. Oh, they are, yeah. They weren't pound puppies, they were Beethoven. And there was a guy with the mohawk, and I can't think of the other ones. I'm going to cut a little piece off of this. I'm actually thinking about, I've told you guys, when you take a picture, like, see how this, it just looks odd because it's cut in the middle of her forearm. So it's cut in here. If it was cut at her wrist, it would look much better, the picture. So anytime you are cropping and you're cutting limbs off. You want to cut them at the joints, so it would be like at the wrist, at the elbow. So I'm actually thinking about maybe trimming this off. So see if I do it like this, or maybe like at her shoulder. I don't know. But it's the same thing. See, if I cut her like before her knees, it just doesn't look right. But if you cut her at her knees, it's much better. Yeah, there was a Beethoven movie, and then she had a game board Beethoven, and then she had the mom and the dad, and then all the little puppies. I'm surprised she wasn't holding her Beethoven here. Like, I know I've taken pictures of her with that, and I can't find any of those pictures with the Beethoven puppies. All right, so let's see how that looks first. I could actually cut this part off at the top just to get a little bit. See how much more I can get on the page. Right. So now we actually have this, and I've got to put a mat on there. And then see, we have that. So now I can kind of get them on the page a lot better. And I might even round these corners off. That would give me a little more room. I might have to just trim that just a tad. Then see how I can get all three pictures on here, and this one's going to flip. So in this way I can write something on there. So I'm thinking, should I trim this a little? That would just give me just that much more room. Well, maybe not. All right, I think I'm going to add it like that. But see, then I have to add the mats on there too, so I still have to cut it down a little bit. I mean, I have to put a small little mat. You think she looks a lot like me? I don't know. She kind of looks like both of us, I think. All right, so we have to put some black on these mats. So let's do that. I'm going to trim this down just a tad more, just so that I can. I'm going to cut her arm. I'm probably going to be sorry I'm doing this. Oh, gosh. So we have that. And then I'm going to cut this down just a tad. You rarely scrapbook 4x6 photos. 3x4. Yeah, Jean, but back then, that's all we did. We didn't have the choice for that. So I have to work with what I have. So that's why I had to make this book. I usually wouldn't make this book that big, 10x9. But it's because I have all these photos that are 4x6. So I can't resize them or anything. Let's cut this one off just a tad. So I kind of just have to work with the pictures I have. And it's the same thing, like all the pictures are right in front of here. Like I didn't do it like in a different part. We had a beautiful part where there was like flowers. Do you think I took a picture there? No. And mostly it was because she hated taking pictures. So I had to just do it like, okay, turn around and then take a picture. So, all right, so we have that. So let's put the mats on here. So I should be able to use this one, I hope. I'm just putting a really small, like an 1/8 inch mat on here. All right, so this is 3 1/4. So I want 3 7/8. Does that sound right? I can't guess like that. I'm just going to stick it on here. And photo albums. Oh yeah, see, I'm not going to do that. Nope, I'm not scanning them. They're just going to be the original. See, I'm just putting a really thin mat around them. It should even be a little smaller, but it's good enough. Yeah, if you saw the boxes that I have and the photos I have to go through just to get this, this took me like all of Saturday and Saturday night just to go through all these photos. It's just like... And then so now what do I do with the other photos? She's not going to want 4 boxes of photos of herself, so I kind of just picking out the best ones, or the ones that I like anyway. Yeah, we had to fix it. I was like a robot in the beginning, Ange. But then Jean helped me fix it, and then I turned my internet off and on, and so hopefully now it'll... Oh, it's too big. It behaves. It will behave. Okay, Elizabeth, thanks for joining us. Oh, I need a new cutter. Look at that. I hate when it does that. I have to put a new blade in. Let me just fix this one, and then we'll do the other one. Hi, Queen Teen. How are you? Alright, so let's see if we can get one more cut out of this before I have to put it away. What was I thinking? Wow, I know. Go off through all photos. It's hard. All right, there we go. All right, so now I'm going to pick a piece of paper. So let me get my paper. So let's see what we're going to use here. I could do this one with the music notes, since it's school and all of that. Why don't we do that? We'll do this one. The music. Wow, $99, that's a lot. Alright, so this is going to be cut down. And this is 9.5 by 7.5. So I'm going to do 9.25 by 7.25. So let's do that first. And 1.25. And 9.25. know, it seems to be cutting fine now, so I don't know. Alright, so we have that. That's pretty. It's got the red up in the corner, so we'll do that. And then we've got this picture. And then this one. I wonder if I should do them side by side, maybe. Or I could even do it like that. What do you think? I think maybe like that. I like that better. I think this will do. Alright, so I want to edge this. And I found my little edger, so where is that? My little distresser thing. I do have it. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright, so I'm going to ink this first. At least we have the first page and the cover done, so that's kind of good. Alright, and I'm just going to take this as, I forget what company this is, but it's like Tim Holtz's little distress to do the corners, do the pages. You can also take your scissors and do it. Plus I have little Mickey Mouse. I forgot about the Mickey Mouse jolees I have too to put on this page. This paper is nice and thick, so it can handle this distressing really nice. Alright, so we have that. We have this. It's going to go down like this. Where's my little jolees? I could show you those. I've got some Mickeys. Let's see which kind of Mickeys we could stick in here. So I have that. Mickey. I've got these tiny little ones. I have also chipboard ones. Okay. So let's see what ones we're going to use. So I have this cute little embroidery one. Let's see. If I did this. And then stuck him down here. Like that. We could stick that one, or this one's a cute one. I like this. We just stuck that one up in the corner. That's a cute one. I also have this bigger one. So we're not going to use these little ones, I don't think. So let's take these out and see. Stash Queen, what is that? Oh no, I lost her little hand here. Where'd that come from? Is that her hand? Oh yeah, that goes up there. Ah! See how old? They're old, and so they're actually falling apart. There we go. So let's see which ones we want to use. I like this guy too. Oh, my Mickey stuff. Yeah. Well, EK Success, that's who made Jolie's. They used to be stationed here in New Jersey. And one year they had a big warehouse sale when they were getting ready to do Martha Stewart to do her products and do her punches. So they needed cash to do her things. And we were allowed to fill a box. I can't pick it. A box had to be like, I don't know, about 8 inches and maybe like 6 inches tall. And you were allowed to stuff that box full of Jolie's, as many Jolie's as you could get in there for $10. So I have no lie, I probably have way over 300 Jolie's. I have a ton. All right, so what do you think? Think we should go with the big Mickey? And then I could write like something here. Or should we go with the little Mickey? Now EK Success, I believe they moved to, I want to say Chicago. So if you're in Chicago, you should check out to see if they have any warehouse sales. They used to. Or, not the big Mickey. Should we go with the little one? Should we just go with the little one up here? What do you think? Kind of like the big one. Yeah, that was a great deal. And of course, you know, I stuffed mine where... So here was the top of the box, right? So a lot of people were putting their Jolie's in like this, sideways. I had mine sticking out like this all the way around. So that made the box like 2 inches taller. So I was able to stack it. They were amazed the way I stacked my box. Yeah, I have a ton. So I don't know. Little? Everybody likes the little one. You don't like the big one? Well, I could put them both up there, little and big. Although I think I have her with Minnie, with another outfit with Minnie. Big one takes away from the pictures. Okay. All right, so we'll go with that. All right, so let's stick this down. Let me stick this down. Yeah, I have every Jolie you could think of. I forget who. There was another girl. I can't think of what her name was. And she was doing Jolie's. And so I have one that looks like a bedroom. It's got a bed and a little nightstand. And you name the Jolie, I'm sure I have it. Oops, done. Okay, I've got one. Doing the little one. Doing the little one. Alright, so again, I'm just taking the bottom one off. So I can make sure I have that on there. Perfect. Perfect where I want it. Well, guess you know that the stamp I gave you with the text. I've had quite a few, and I've given, like, I gave Ash one. Forget who else I gave one to. But I'm thinking about taking mine off of the wood block. This way it would be a lot easier to stamp, like, you know. Jolie's still your favorite dimensional stickers? So I'm talking about this. I'm thinking about taking this off of the block and then stamping. We should probably do a little stamping on here. Let me see what I have. I have this. I don't have any ink. I got some gray ink. Let's try that. So it's not really, you know, too vibrant. And our picture is going to be there. Oops. I'm just putting a little ink here and there. Okay, so that's good with that. You love the stamp? Yeah. One of my favorites, that one. It's cool the way it goes one way and then up the other way. All right. So we're going to lay this one here, and then this one here. And then put our little Mickey here, and then maybe I'll do like a little journaling block or something like that. Although we still have to stick the other photo down. So let's stick these down first. And let's see, I'm going to do... You don't put a lot on your pages? I put a lot on my pages. Although on this one I can't, only because the pictures are so big. Like I really want to put some flowers somewhere. Of course. So I'm going to leave this as a pocket in case I want to do, I don't know, put something in there. Right, I never close off all my photos anyway, as you guys know. Alright, so. And this says, 3 little kittens. I'm going to leave that there. I should have saved this page for, I have the page with her holding her kittens. I should have saved that paper for then. And then this one's going to go up here. Oh my gosh, I have to show you my kitten. Where did I do with my kitten? Where did I put this little kitty cat? I think it's in here. So I have 2 pictures. She used to carry around her cat all the time. Let me see if I have it in here. Oh, it's not in here. Oh, what did with the kitty cat? Oh, I have it here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. It's really cute. I'll have to show it to you next week. Cute little gray kitten. Oh, you like the butterflies? That's why I did the bear with like a butterfly, the flutter bear. Because I know you love butterflies. So this one is going to go here. Stay with the tour. Alright, so we have that. And then we're going to put our little Mickey. I'll have to put a little grass. So, like I said, see? They're so old that they're falling apart. I got to put some... His whole leg came off. Oh, no. I got to put some glue on here. Poor Mickey. Look! He's falling apart. Ew. It's so sticky. You're dying laughing now? Why? Because I'm like tearing them apart? Oh shoot, I put the wrong thing. It's supposed to be the white one goes, darn it. The white one goes on top. How did that happen? Ah. It's foot loose and fancy free. Oh, it's all sticky on the top there. Why is that? Why is that doing that? Was that the way it was? Let me see if I have another one. He's supposed to have yellow. Isn't he supposed to have yellow shoes? Yeah, he's supposed to have yellow. Got it all backwards. Oh my gosh. That goes on there. Nope, goes on this one. It's so sticky now. I'm gonna have to rub some powder or something on there. Yeah, yellow's on top. I got it now. Thanks, Ella. There we go. It's fixed. Oh, it's all sticky on top. I'm gonna have to put something on there. All right. I want to save these other pieces. So stick that there. All right, and then I want to stick this one. So this one's going to cover Mickey. So this one's going to come down like that. So I actually need, I should have stuck that underneath this. I might have to see if I can get that up. They're not archival? Yeah, don't worry about archival. All right. And I don't want that. I'm just going to do an inch. And then a 1/2 inch. Here's my... Yeah, they fall apart. That's why I make sure I put glue on them. So I'm just scoring this in half. Yeah, if you have any jolees and you use them, you've got to use glue with them, unfortunately. Ah, look, came off again. I'm going to have to use tape, maybe. Doesn't want to stay down with that. There's something on here. It's like so gooey. It doesn't want to come off. Yeah. There we go. Ah! My gosh. I have to get a baby wig. My hands are all sticky now. There we go. Hopefully that stays. There. Alright, let me get a baby wipe. It's just like too sticky. If you have some old jolees, you better start using them. See what happens. the glue. All right. All right, so I want this to stick behind here, so that flips like that. So I'm going to actually use my glue here. I'm going to taper this off. Oh, I should have put my tape on first. I can put my 3/8 inch tape. Where is that? Oh, I need a new one. That's right. You had wedding dress one? Aw. I know, I had the wedding ones too. Cinderella. I always tease Gab because she can't stand Disney. Her and Jimmy are not Disney fans. Let's just put it that way. So, and I love Disney. I love going to Disney. So I always tease her when she gets married. I have all these Disney wedding jolees that I'm going to make her a Disney wedding book. I always say I'm paying for a wedding only if it's at Disney. Oh my gosh. All right, so that's going to go like that. We probably need a magnet, so I'll have to figure that out. All right, so I need to put the tape on this side. Right, it's an easy fix. You just have to put the glue on there, so. Alright, so I'm actually going to hold this. Oh, I'm going to have to put this tape back on. I'm not ready to put it in the book. Oh, we could probably put it in the book. So I have this in the middle. So you can see that, so that'll stay in there like that. And then that's going to flip like that. Alright, so we need to put more tape on this side. Yeah, that's true, Jean. I don't have 3/8, so I'm going to have to just double this one. Thinking maybe I should put the magnet on the back here. So let me get a magnet here. Hold on. I have one. So I'm going to put this. I'm going to put this on here, and then I'll have to just stick something there. So let's do that. So that will go there, and then we need the other magnet. Where is it? There it goes. So the magnet has to go there. I'm going to have to put a little piece. And I'm probably going to have to put something over that. Because when I go to put the pocket thing in there, it's probably going to... Alright, so there. So now it stays shut. Perfect. I'm actually going to put this back on because when I go to put the mat in here, I'm going to have to put another piece of paper over this. So I'm actually going to keep this on. We're not going to put this on yet. I'm going to have to add another piece of paper there. Good, Patty. Yay, I'm happy for it. It'll be cool. You can use it for journaling or something like that. So look how cute that is. So I think I'm gonna have to I definitely have to put some flowers on here, don't you think? I cannot have the first page without flowers. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yay, I'm happy. So let's see what kind of flowers we could put in here. And then we can add some little Mickeys. So let's see, what do I have? Let me see. Never thought using a magnet? Yeah. Alright, so let's see. So I could put one of these. This is too big. These are really cute. Do you see these have little kids on them? Can you see that? They've got little kids on there. So we'll definitely use that one. Let's see what else I have here. Maybe we could use that. I need a little bit bigger one. Let's see anything in this box. Let's see. Do I have any more of the kids on there? No. Let's see. Let me pick something else. Hold on, looking through. Let's see what else we have. This one. I like this one with the big. That's too big though. I could probably take this off though. Maybe use the little one. That'll be fun. I'm excited for her class. I don't know. I'll have to work on it. What time is it now? It's almost 9:30. So let's see how we can put this in the book. I want to make sure my thing is not getting it. All right. Let me cover this piece. This has to be covered. Otherwise, when I go to put a mat, it's going to get stuck on here. So let's cover that. And then, let me get a piece of paper. Then we can put it in the book. So at least we'll have our first page done. So I'm just going to cover this. Did you finish your Alaska album, Ella? Alright, so this is 7.5 by 9.5. By 7.5. There we go. So next episode. Then see, that'll be nice and smooth when it comes back in. So let's cover that real quick. Let me take this little piece of tape off. I would like to go to the barbecue, but I'll have to see if I can come on Monday instead of Tuesday. So you have to let me know for sure if you're having the barbecue on Monday or Sunday. I won't come if it was on Sunday, but I probably could come if it's on Monday. Oh, really? That's good. Wow. All right, so we'll let this, and at least we'll have our first page put in. Then we'll have to work on the mat on the inside. All right, so let me take the tape off on this. So now nothing will get stuck on that magnet. Monday. Oh, so maybe I'll see if I can come on Monday. All right, there we go. Nice and smooth. All right. Stick that there. All right, so let's get our book. So this is going to be the first page, so that's going to fit in here just like this. So you can see how that is, and we'll have our first page in there. Isn't that cute? All right, so I'm actually going to take the tape off. So you could put the tape, and then I put a line of glue. That just gives you that second, like a few seconds, just to line it up before it actually sticks. Oops. So I want to line it up so it's nice and straight and even. So just like that. So that we have, and I'm going to angle these. I should have angled this before. Just easier to put in the book. So there we are. So we have our, oops, let's get that to go down. So we have our inside cover done. And then we got the first page done. It was 2 albums, one for land and one for the actual cruise. Oh, that's good. All right, so I'm going to finish embellishing like the, whoops, move this so you guys can see. I'll put a title on here. Oh, it's got too much stuff. Remember, this now opens up, and then I'll actually put something maybe on here. I'm going to add some flowers somewhere, and I got to put something so that they don't look like they're floating in air. And then we have that, and then this comes like that, comes down. See, I open, and then I can add either another photo here, or I'll probably do some journaling about her first day in class. So, look how cute that is. So that is our very first and second page. So, oh, thanks, Mimi. Thanks, Joan. Coming out cute so far. Cute, cute, cute. So on Sunday we'll do some journaling. I don't know with what. Hopefully we could try to go back to the distress now that my recording seems to be okay now, I think. And then next Wednesday we'll continue with this. So hoping next Wednesday we can get at least 2 more pages done, and then the following Wednesday maybe 2 more, and then do the inserts or something like that. So I'm thinking like another 3 or 4 more weeks. But it's coming out cute. Loving it so far. Thanks. All right, so have a good weekend. Jean is still not streaming, right, Jean, tomorrow? And we're going to put the front cover on. Where's the front cover? I still have to do that. Oh, thanks. Yeah, coming out cute. I'm going to have a lot more flips and stuff because, like I said, I got to try to get at least the first 2 pages. We really didn't put too much, but the next page I think I'm going to do a waterfall, so I'll get some more pages in there like that. All right, so have a good weekend, and then I'm pretty sure I'll be here. We're not really doing anything Sunday, even though it's our Memorial Day weekend. Oh my gosh, Jean, did you see that? Oh, you're welcome. That show, it was a parade in Montreal that has the steampunk, oh, what's it called? Puppets and marionettes, but they're huge. They're like, 3 stories tall or something. Oh my gosh, they were amazing. So if you go to Montreal and look up, I think this was steampunk puppets or something. Do you know where that I'm talking about, Jean? Oh, you're welcome, guys. Oh, that's good. All right, well, have a good night, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye. Good to see you, Queen Teen. Good to see everyone. If you're watching a YouTube video, thanks for watching.